Well, howdy, everybody. It's Cowboy Steve of Building a Homestead. Listen, I'm going to give you 5 quick tips about building a fence here that'll save you a ton of money. Let's go ahead and get into it. So yesterday, them cattle were able to come and go right through this, which had been a hole in the fence. And look, today I've got a gate up there. But here's your 5 tips. Don't worry about staples anymore. They are a pain in the neck. See these fasteners? They've got teeth on them. Go and buy these. I buy them in stainless steel, which means that'll last 1,000 years. Tip number 2, never pass up an old gate when you find one for 10 or 15 bucks. I've had this sitting back in my pasture for 3 years. Didn't know what to do with it, but when the cattle ran this hole through the fence, then I figured out, well, that is what that's all about. So don't be afraid of a good deal. Cedar, all right, it's a pain in the neck. People don't like it, but it's rot resistant. Some of these, I'm going to guess, are 50 years old. If I would have put T-post in there or any man-made product, it would have already fallen apart. Now, they do eventually rot out, as you could see down there on the bottom. But if you strip the bark off of them, put some borax in there, you'll get 75 to 100 years out of a cedar post. So don't be afraid to use cedar. So splice in barbed wire. You don't take, when you find a strand of barbed wire, I don't have to re-pole all of that down to wherever. You can splice in barbed wire. You've got to use the same kind. So I can't use high tension here, and this older style, I need to use the same kind. So when you find an old piece of barbed wire around your farm, a little scrap, you save it. You roll it up and you save it, because that's what farmers do. All right, so there's the broken strand of barbed wire that the cattle went through yesterday. Here's the strand of barbed wire. I even find them in the side of the road when I see I fell off. I'll get that. So they're both opened up. You scissor them in there, and then you bend it back and you braid it on itself. So I'm going to bend that one back. I'm going to bend that one back. And then I'm going to braid it on itself. And I'm also going to braid the other one. I'm just going to get them out of the way for now. So you braid these back on themselves and across each other so that they don't braid in the same direction. Now what that does is distribute the load on the barbed wire. Instead of just on the hooks, it puts the load across this whole section so that in the wind, it doesn't slowly saw your barbed wire off and corrode it. And the last tip is go get a job box. You can find these at garage sales sometimes for 20 bucks, like I did that one, and bolt it on the front of your ATV. And then you don't have to worry about having to scrounge around in the back and dump a load and dump your tools accidentally. Put all your tools in there. All right, if you like them tips, I got a lot more. I'm building a house off grid. Like, subscribe, follow me along. Thank you. Bye.